Mr. Meter came about and was originated and created by Shane Altman at TRG about 4 years ago.
I remember I was looking at the gas meter in the alley, and I noticed the area where the top half and the bottom half come together sort of looked like a mouth. And I thought, well, if we added eyes, maybe we could have a little gas meter character. By creating a character like Mr. Meter, we're giving the Gas South brand a face and a personality, which is going to help us stand out.
Loved the idea of bringing Mr. Meter to life through a mascot. It was a simple decision to bring his personality to life.
We didn't want it to just be a felt box with eyes glued on. We wanted it to have the same level of detail as the screen 3D version of Mr. Meter.
He went through several iterations of concepting before we got to a point where we felt comfortable enough sharing our design and our idea for the mascot with Looney Times, a mascot company based in Toronto, Canada. And Looney Times really specializes in producing great quality mascots.
The trip to Toronto, working with Looney Times, was probably the highlight of this whole experience. It was really neat to see how these things come together. I had no idea how much time and effort and materials and hand labor that goes into the making of a mascot.
And I started doing all this process to figure out how I'm going to translate the 2D shapes into 3D, right? So
yeah, and they have different departments that work with their clients. Anything from digital,
taking some measurements, double checking all the proportions,
design, to the carving of the model, to the sewing, the selection of fabrics.
Right. It's very nice sheen to it.
The manufacturing of the shoes, the manufacturing of the eyes, and we were able to make some really good changes to the costume that we might not have made if we had done everything by video.
Really, really neat to see the process, and the people that we worked with were fantastic.
So when the costume arrived to Gas South's headquarters a few weeks ago, we were absolutely thrilled with the final product.
And when you compare the screen version of Mr. Meter and the mascot of Mr. Meter, they feel very much the same. There's the level of detail we were striving for all along.
We expect to use them in the community when we go to check presentations, when we're giving in the community. We work very closely with our community affairs department, and we want to use Mr. Meter in a way that helps to really present Gas South favorably in the community, so that his presence really adds in a positive way what Gas South represents. And that's being a company that is friendly, approachable, helpful, and trying to make a difference for our community.